reasoning sometimes be valid, okay? You know, that's what this video is going to be about, you guys. So I want you guys to know that I watched Liv's video today. She came to say something like, I'm only going to say this once, or something like that, you guys. I'll insert the name of the video here. Hey y'all, it's the next day. So, and yes, I do have a roller in because for some reason, I'm talking about every hairstyle. This side, I'm gonna sleep on this side because I wake up and this side, the roller be gone, the hair be looking crazy. And so I'm gonna keep that in until I get to my destination. Welcome to the vlog, because I don't think I welcomed y'all last night. How you guys doing? My name is T and I discuss Liv's life, but I also shoot, vlog, teacher, OOTD, daily vlogs. So, day in the life of a teacher, or teacher's aide, or classroom assistant, or teacher assistant, or whatever you want to call it, push-in support, resource specialist. Like, it goes on and on and on. Now, Livy did a video and she was like, in a nutshell, basically, no more. I just want to let you guys know that people are crazy. She is referring to specific reactors, not me, not your girl, you guys, because first of all, I do not engage. Second of all, I do not deep dive into these people's goings ons. Like, I don't try to contact anybody in their personal life. I'm not going to like try to figure out where they live. I'm not like coding messages to try to get information to bring to the internet. Like, I just am not interested in that. What? Truthfully, you guys, what do you guys think about certain reactors or T channels, like, doing all that they do? I.e., in case you're not aware, there are T channels, reactors, people on the internet, right, in this sector, in this mommy sector, who go out of their way. Well, we don't even know if it's out of their way. What they do is they go snooping up these girls, these ladies' business, like where they live, you know, who they're dating. It's really going on with the children. And it's not just Olivia that they do this to, you guys. Look, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, because I think it needs to be discussed. And while Olivia windmills a lot, she be windmilling with a purpose, because I see how people get up in her business, right? I see how people are around here, like, starting up conversations, making up rumors. Like, I see it, and poor thing, like, she is driving her crazy. It's driving her crazy. Now, we could sit here and talk about how Olivia is. We all know that. I've covered it. We just talked about it yesterday. I just want to know if you guys know that her reasoning sometimes be valid. Okay, listen, I don't come for me, please don't come for me. I do understand that Olivia is a very special character. I do recognize that she has faults and has done things and is constantly, talking and running her mouth and just talking too much, really, is what it is. But I cannot deny also that there are people online specifically who like antagonize her, right? What do you guys think about that? I do have an opinion about it, and let me just say this. If it was me, I would not want to be in her shoes. I do understand that the reason why people go and fuck with her is because she comes here with her business talking shit. You guys, I do understand that. But there are plenty of people who come here and tell their business and talk their shit, and they don't have like forums about them and tea pages and Reddits. Like, it is quite literally, to me, very, very, very concerning. Like, if that was me, I just would never address it. Like, and this might be part of my ADHD. I'm pretty sure it is. I always have meant to look this up. I have an ability like no other, and it's very disturbing to people in my life. It always has been. And now that I'm older and a little bit more mature, I can see why it's concerning. But I have this really, really keen ability to forget a motherfucker ever existed. Like, I'm talking about psychopath thing. It is. Like, girl, it goes deep. It goes deep. Let's just say that there was a time when I had a sibling and they no longer existed to me. Like, they were gone. And I'm not just talking about in like conversation with other people or when they would come around, I didn't acknowledge them. No, I'm talking about in my mind, that person, something happened to them, and it was like they just weren't there anymore. And that's what I would do with the people if I was like on some Liv's Life, or even like Chrissy. I think before Chrissy kind of went like dormant and stopped posting, she got it bad. Like, people was posting her house and looking up her like rental history and like coming to the internet saying that she got evicted and her court dates. I just, first of all, being somebody that does social media, I couldn't imagine being in that like predicament. And then two, just as like a regular citizen who like does react to some social media influencers, it's not just Liv. I can even think of like what's that lady's name? Is it Nika? Like, I don't watch Nika, but I do watch reactors who react to her. And like, y'all went and found out that Nika had like, I don't even know if I should be saying this because I don't know if it's true. But y'all, people have went and found out some stuff about Nika. And only thing Nika did was come here and like clean her house and like make food for her family. But y'all detectives went and like dug up stuff. And so I just, as a person who reports on like social media influencers, I would never, and I could say this confidently, would never go to that extent as to like trying to figure out who's doing what and trying to contact their people and family members and boyfriends and girlfriends and exes. And I can confidently say that just because I'm like, by nature, I am a nosy person, but I'm like that discreet nosy lady. Like, you won't even know that I was watching and listening. Like, I'm that type of nosy. But I'm just not, I'm also too not that invested. Like, it's a key for me. It's a ha-ha for me. It's never just like, I'm sure, let me try to find out for real because this girl lying and I'm about to prove her wrong. And like, it's never that serious for me. Not even in my real life. Not even in my real life do I try to go find out what somebody said is true or not. Because, like, I believe that, you know, I'm going to find out anyways. So, I just have never really been that invested, okay? So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I know that I wouldn't, the tactic that I would use, because I see other creators, like I see big creators, just they don't even acknowledge the shit. And when they do acknowledge it, it's on some PR shit. It's on some reverse for shit. It's not just for the sake of trying to come clear their name or get back at them. It's actually like Nara Smith. I don't know if you guys know who Nara Smith is. Beautiful girl. She's German, I think. German, she's mixed. She's German and Haitian, I believe. Married to a white man. He's a model. Very, very cool, down to earth people, in my opinion. Anyways, the people be eating her up. They eat her up in the comments. Girl, I'm talking about eat her up because he's Mormon, right? So Nara don't say shit. Nara keep coming on there in her $5,000-$10,000 gowns, cooking shit. That's not. She makes shit from scratch. Well, that was her claim to fame, was making shit from scratch for her kids. And people, you don't really do that. All that. That's not really, this isn't real. But Nara ain't say shit. So, like, about a year later, Nara was doing an interview for, like, GQ magazine or something like that. And the interviewer asked her, do you really make cereal from scratch? And she was like, yes, I do. And, there are people who always say, this can't be real, and and she says, I really do make things from scratch. So much so that Kellogg's asked me to make their cereal from scratch, like type shit, like like type shit. So I don't know. It's very, I don't know. It's so messy. I wouldn't address it. Let me know what you guys would do. Okay, y'all. So Livy, she was like, let's take this out. She was like, I'm addressing this and that. Don't ever think somebody's gonna come spill my tea. That lady's lying. Blah 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 blah. And then okay, so she came to say all that. Okay, fine. And then she was like, people are crazy, people are psycho. Okay. And then it turned into, she's never talked to my ex. He said he never talked to her. I don't know about the other side. And I'm thinking, what other side? What you do? The other side over there is a mess. It's a mess over there. So I don't know about that, but what I can say is that my ex ain't never talked to her, to nobody. I'm like, the other side, is she talking about his wife's side? Okay, so she couldn't wait to come tell us that them people is a mess over there, like as far as like their relationship. Okay, so see, that's what we talking about, girl. That's what we talking about. Why are you constantly coming to try to tell us that them people's life is a mess? Do you not realize that unconsciously you are concerned, you are involved, you are enthused about them people's lives being a mess? And do you not see how that could be construed as hating? Okay, whatever. Then it goes to, he's so manipulative. He just manipulated me. He's not healed. He's a mess. He will always choose me because he's not healed. What? Okay. Then is, I did my big one though. I proved my point. Because I had a plan, you guys. Y'all, this is how you know. This is how you know something is off. Because she went from, I had a plan, I did my big one, I proved a point. She went from that to, he manipulated me, you know, to, he will never touch me again, to, he's not healed, he will always choose me. And it's just like, I'm watching this thinking, what the hell? So then it was, what kind of content do you guys want to see? This is a woman who has been filming content, making videos for YouTube for, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years. I don't know how long. Who has an arsenal of you know, things she could be doing. She has 2 toddler children. She apparently just beat homelessness. She does makeup. She had an eyelash line. Like, she spent some time in beauty school. Like, why are you asking? You have a following of over 100,000. Why are you asking the people who come to be entertained by you what to entertain them with? Okay, fine. Here, the audience, we want to see makeup. We want to see, family. We want to see, do your hair, blah, 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 right? Livy. She getting ready to come with a new character, y'all. I'm telling you right now, she getting ready to come with a new character. Cause I might just give you guys some family content. Okay, babe. That's great. I can't wait to see it. Then it was, people are making stuff up. You don't really know my life. Yeah, I dropped out of high school, but then I went back. I got my GED, and that was up. That was that. I told you guys that. But I didn't tell you that my childhood was, and it's like, babe, you're 35 years old. You don't need to come tell a bunch of strangers that your childhood was not bad. Like, it's okay. Okay, so then it was, girl, it was a lot. Like, I'm sitting here watching this, and it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I'm not going to talk about my kids anymore. Proceeds to talk about her kids. What? I'm not going to talk about my kids anymore, but you're going to maybe give us some family content? Like, make it make sense, babe. Liv, do you have a journal? That's a real life question. Do you have a journal? I need you to write. You need a script. Because, you know what? Listen. I'm not here to tell people what to do or give advice or, it's really not my business. I just I gotta go, y'all. Thank you for being here. Bye.